The same force that built you is the force that can rebuild you. The same wisdom that created your body from scratch is the same wisdom that can regenerate it now, cell by cell, tissue by tissue, system by system. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott, and this is the Regeneration frequency, activating your body's innate healing intelligence. Before we begin, I want to invite you to the Reality Revolution exclusive community. You can join us at the link in the description at skool.com, skool.com/Reality Revolution. We have exclusive content, weekly Zoom sessions, masterminds, and the most amazing community assembled ever. These are incredible people, and we're all here to help you manifest your dreams. This is a healing activation, and your body is listening right now. Not just your ears, not just your conscious mind. Every single cell in your body is tuned to this moment, waiting to receive instructions, waiting for permission, waiting for the signal that it's safe to do what it has always known how to do. Heal, regenerate, become new. You contain within you right now in this very moment an intelligence so sophisticated, so elegant, so unfathomably brilliant that the greatest scientists in human history are still trying to understand even a fraction of how it works. This intelligence built you from 2 microscopic cells into the extraordinary being you are today. It coordinated the formation of your heart, your brain, your eyes, your bones, your blood. It knew exactly when to do that, exactly how to organize roughly 37 trillion cells into a coherent, functioning, miraculous whole. And here's what most people never stop to consider. That intelligence didn't retire after you were born. It didn't clock out. It didn't hand over the keys and say, good luck, you're on your own now. That intelligence is still here, still active, still working, still waiting to be fully unleashed. The same force that built you is the force that can rebuild you. The same wisdom that created your body from scratch is the same wisdom that can regenerate it now, cell by cell, tissue by tissue, system by system. This is a biological fact. Your body is replacing itself constantly. Right now, as you listen to these words, you are generating new cells. Your stomach lining renews itself every few days. Your skin replaces itself every 2 to 3 weeks. Your liver regenerates in about 6 weeks. Your skeleton, your actual bones, completely renews itself every 10 years. You are not the same physical being you were a decade ago. Not a single atom remains. So if your body is constantly rebuilding itself, the question becomes, what blueprint is it using? What instructions are guiding the regeneration? And can those instructions be upgraded? The answer is yes. Undeniably yes. The blueprint your body uses for regeneration is not fixed. It's not carved in stone. It's responsive, it's malleable, it's influenced by your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, your expectations, and perhaps, most importantly, your conscious attention and intention. Dr. Bruce Lipton's work in epigenetics has demonstrated that the cell membrane, the brain of the cell, responds to environmental signals. And the most powerful environmental signal? Your perception, your interpretation of reality. The meaning you assign to your experiences, the belief you hold about what's possible. Your cells are not independent operators making their own decisions. They're community members taking their cues from a central intelligence, and that central intelligence is you, your consciousness, your awareness, the part of you that's listening right now. This activation is a conversation between your conscious mind and the trillions of cells that make up your body. It's an opportunity to send new signals, new instructions, and new permissions. It's a chance to upgrade the blueprint, to optimize the regeneration process, to activate healing capacities that have been lying dormant, waiting for exactly this moment. Your body has been waiting for you to remember this. Your cells have been waiting for you to speak to them consciously, intentionally, lovingly. They've been doing their best with the signals they've been receiving, the stress, the worry, the fear, the doubt, the criticism, the neglect. And still, despite all of that, they've kept you alive. They kept you functioning. They've kept you here. Imagine what they could do with better instructions. Imagine what becomes possible when you start sending signals of love instead of fear. Signals of trust instead of doubt. Signals of appreciation instead of criticism. Signals of regeneration instead of degeneration. And that's exactly what we're going to do now. This is all through frequency, through resonance, through the gentle, persistent, irresistible power of conscious attention aligned with clear intention. Your body knows how to heal. It has always known. Today, we're simply going to remind it. We're going to clear away the interference. We're going to amplify the signal. We're going to activate the regeneration frequency that has been encoded in your DNA since the very beginning. And your body, your brilliant body, will do the rest. Let's go deeper into this intelligence. Let's really understand what we're working with here. Right now, without any conscious effort on your part, your heart is beating. It's been beating since before you were born, and it will continue beating after this conversation ends. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to remember to do it. The intelligence within you handles it automatically and perfectly. Precisely about 100,000 times per day, 35 million times per year, pumping blood through 60,000 miles of blood vessels. At the same time, your lungs are breathing, your digestive system is processing, your immune system is patrolling, identifying threats, neutralizing invaders, remembering patterns from infections you had decades ago. Your endocrine system is producing hormones in exactly the right amounts. Your nervous system is firing billions of signals per second, coordinating everything from your body temperature to your balance to your emotional response. All of this is happening right now, all at once, without your conscious involvement. This is the intelligence we're talking about. This is the force we're inviting into the healing process. The intelligence that is already running your body right now with more precision and coordination than any technology humans have ever created. And what's remarkable, this intelligence is not separate from you. It is you. It's not something outside that you have to appeal to or petition or beg. It's the deepest layer of your own being. It's the you beneath the you that you think you are. When you cut your finger, you don't have to consciously direct the healing process. You don't have to tell the blood to clot, the white blood cells to prevent infection, the fibroblasts to lay down collagen, the epithelial cells to close the wound. It just happens. The intelligence knows exactly what to do in exactly what order at exactly the right pace. The same intelligence can heal anything. It can regenerate anything. The only question is whether it has the resources, the environment, and the permission to do so. Resources means nutrition, rest, hydration, the raw materials the body needs for repair. Environment means low stress, emotional safety, a sense of peace, the conditions that allow healing to occur. Permission is the piece most people miss. Permission is the signal from consciousness that says, yes, heal this, I'm ready, I allow this to regenerate. So much of what blocks healing is unconscious resistance. Beliefs that say, this condition is permanent. Fears that say, if I heal, something bad will happen. Identities that say, I am a sick person or I am someone with this condition. These aren't logical positions. They're programs running in the background, sending signals to the cells, influencing the regeneration process in ways the conscious mind doesn't even see. Today we're going to send a different signal, a clear, consistent, conscious signal that says, regeneration is welcome here. Healing is permitted here. Wholeness is the natural state, and I'm allowing my body to return to it. Let's begin communicating with this intelligence now. First, just acknowledge it. Acknowledge that there is a wisdom in your body that knows how to heal. You don't have to understand it fully. You don't have to know the biochemistry or the cellular mechanics. You just have to recognize that it exists, that it's real, that it's operational right now. Feel a sense of gratitude for this intelligence. This force that has kept you alive through everything. Every illness you've ever recovered from, it did that. Every wound that ever healed, it did that. Every time you felt terrible and then felt better, it did that. This intelligence has been your most faithful companion, working around the clock, never complaining, never giving up. Thank you. Feel those words in your body. Thank you for keeping me alive. Thank you for healing me thousands of times without my conscious awareness. Thank you for working so hard on my behalf. Thank you for never giving up on me. Even when I neglected you, even when I abused you, even when I forgot you existed. Something shifts when you genuinely appreciate your body's intelligence. Something relaxes, something opens. The cells actually respond to gratitude. This has been measured. Appreciation creates a coherent heart rhythm, and that coherent heart rhythm sends signals throughout the entire body that say, all is well, it's safe to heal, it's safe to regenerate. Now let's go deeper. I want you to sense into your body and notice if there's any area that's calling for attention, any place that's been struggling, any system that's been working overtime, any tissue that's been asking for repair. It might be obvious, a chronic condition, an injury, a diagnosis, or it might be subtle, a vague sense of depletion, a recurring discomfort, an intuition that something needs support. Don't force this. Just allow your awareness to be drawn to wherever it wants to go. Your body will show you. Your intelligence will guide you. When you find that place, that area, that system, that part of your body, I want you to do something simple but profound. I want you to acknowledge it. Say silently or out loud, I see you, I feel you, I hear you. So much of physical suffering is compounded by emotional rejection. We don't just have pain, we have pain plus the frustration about the pain, plus the fear about the pain, plus the shame about the pain. We pile suffering on top of suffering, and the body receives all of that as additional stress, additional signals that work against healing. By simply acknowledging the affected area without judgment, you're doing something radical. You're breaking the cycle. You're saying, I'm not fighting you anymore. I'm not rejecting you anymore. I'm here. I'm present. I'm listening. And that acknowledgement, that presence, creates space for healing to occur. Now we're going to speak directly to your cells. This might sound strange if you've never done it before, speaking to your cells as if they could hear, as if they could understand, as if they could respond. But here's what science is increasingly confirming. Cells do respond to consciousness. They respond to intention. They respond to emotion. Dr. Masaru Emoto's work with water crystals showed that water exposed to loving words formed beautiful geometric patterns, while water exposed to hateful words formed chaotic, fragmented structures. Your body is over 70% water. Your cells are mostly water. They're receiving your words, your thoughts, your emotions all the time. Candace Pert's research on neuropeptides showed that every emotion creates specific molecules that travel throughout the body, docking with receptors on every cell. Your cells are literally bathed in the chemistry of your emotional state. Fear creates one chemical environment, love creates another. Stress creates one set of conditions, peace creates another. So speaking to your cells isn't mystical wishful thinking, It's directing conscious attention in ways that shift the cellular environment. It's using intention to influence the chemical, electrical, and electromagnetic conditions in which your cells operate. Let's do that now. I want you to imagine you could address every cell in your body at once, all 37 trillion of them. Imagine they're all listening, all attuned, all waiting for guidance. They've been waiting for you to speak to them this directly. They've been hoping for conscious communication from the intelligence they serve. And now speak to them. Say in your mind or out loud, "Dear cells of my body, I am here. I am present. I am finally paying attention." Feel that land. Feel the cells receiving it. I want you to know that I appreciate you, every single one of you, for everything you do and for the countless processes you perform every second without my awareness. For the way you adapted to stress, to toxins, to lack of sleep, to poor nutrition, to emotional turmoil. For the way you've kept going no matter what I put you through. Thank you. From the depths of my being, thank you. Feel that gratitude washing through your body now. Feel it reaching every organ, every tissue, every cell. Gratitude is one of the most healing frequencies that exists. It shifts the automatic nervous system from sympathetic to parasympathetic. It moves the body from fight or flight to rest and repair. It creates the conditions where regeneration becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Now continue speaking to yourselves. I want you to know that you have my permission to heal. You have my permission to regenerate. You have my permission to release whatever you've been holding that no longer serves you. You have my permission to return to your original design, your optimal function, your highest expression. This permission is important, more important than most people realize. So many healing processes are stalled not because the body doesn't know how, but because there's an unconscious program saying, not yet, it's not safe. Something might go wrong. That program was probably installed for a reason. Perhaps healing felt dangerous at some point. Perhaps illness served a function. Perhaps staying stuck felt safer than risking change. But you're not that version of yourself anymore. You're the you that's ready. You're the you that's willing. You're the you that knows it's time. So grant permission again. Say it again. Feel it again. You have my full permission to heal. Every cell, every tissue, every organ, every system. Heal. Regenerate. Become new. Now let's get specific. I want you to return your awareness to that area of your body that called for attention earlier, that part that's been struggling, that system that's been working overtime. Direct your communication there. Specifically say, to the cells of this area, I see you. I honor the difficulty you've been experiencing. I acknowledge the challenge. I want you to know relief is coming. Regeneration is beginning. You don't have to struggle anymore. I'm sending you energy now. I'm sending you attention. I'm sending you love. Feel it flowing from my consciousness into this specific area like warm light, like liquid healing, like a gentle current of pure life force. You know how to regenerate. You've always known. The intelligence that created you is still within you. Activate it now. Let it guide you back to wholeness. Stay with this for a moment. Feel the communication happening. Feel the cells receiving. Feel the healing beginning. Not in some distant future, but now, in this moment, initiated by this very conversation. The body responds instantly to clear signals. The moment you send a coherent intention, the cells begin to reorganize. You won't see it with your eyes. The changes are happening at the microscopic level, but they're happening. New proteins are being synthesized. Stem cells are being activated. Repair mechanisms are being initiated. The intelligence is receiving the instructions and implementing them. Trust this process. Trust your body. Trust the intelligence that has kept you alive every moment of your existence. Let's talk about what is actually possible here. Your DNA contains the complete blueprint for a perfectly healthy body. Every cell in your body, no matter how compromised, no matter how dysfunctional, no matter how far from optimal, contains within its nucleus the instructions for perfect regeneration. The code is there. It's always been there. It always will be there. The question isn't whether the code exists. The question is whether it's being read, whether it's being expressed, whether the epigenetic switches that determine which genes are active are positioned for healing or for deterioration. This is the revolutionary insight of epigenetics. Your genes are not your destiny. The genes themselves rarely change during your lifetime, but which genes are expressed, which ones are turned on, and which ones are turned off, that changes constantly. And it changes in response to your environment, your behavior, your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs. You have the power to change your gene expression, not through gene editing, not through expensive medical interventions, through the quality of your consciousness, through the frequency you consistently broadcast, through the signals you send to your cells. Let's activate the regeneration code now. Imagine in every cell of your body there's a master switch, a switch that determines whether the cell is in protection mode or growth mode. When the cell is in protection mode, it's defensive, contracted, focused on survival, unable to heal or regenerate. When the cell is in growth mode, it's open, expansive, repairing, regenerating, thriving. Most people, most of the time, have most of their cells in protection mode. The chronic stress of modern life, constant perceived threats, the unprocessed emotions, the limiting beliefs, all of these send signals that say, it's not safe, stay defended, don't open, don't grow. Right now, we're flipping those switches. We're sending a clear, coherent, consistent signal to every cell in your body. The danger has passed. You can relax now. You can open now. You can grow now. You can regenerate now. Feel this signal broadcasting from your heart, from your brain, from your conscious awareness. Feel it reaching every cell. Feel the switches flipping one by one. By the trillions, from protection to growth, from defense to regeneration, from survival to thriving. Your body is entering regeneration mode now. Not just one area, the whole body. Every system coming online for repair. Every tissue receiving the resources it needs. Every cell activating its healing programs. Now let's go even deeper. Let's access the stem cells. You have stem cells throughout your body, in your bone marrow, in your fat tissue, in your brain, in your skin, in your organs. These are master cells that can become any type of cell your body needs. They're the body's repair crew, the regeneration specialists, the source of new tissue. As you age, stem cell activity tends to decrease. But here's the thing, the stem cells don't die, they go dormant. They're still there, still capable, still waiting to be activated. And they can be activated through exercise, through fasting, through certain nutrients, and crucially, through consciousness. Let's wake up your stem cells now. Imagine you could send a signal directly to every stem cell in your body, a wake-up call, an activation code. Imagine these cells receiving the message. You're needed. It's time. The body's ready to regenerate, and we need your help. Feel your stem cells responding. Feel them stirring from dormancy. Feel them multiplying, differentiating, becoming the specific cell types your body needs most. Some becoming new nerve cells, some becoming new heart cells, some becoming new liver cells, new kidney cells, new immune cells, each one knowing exactly what to become, guided by the intelligence that orchestrates all healing. This happens now. Stem cell activity is being influenced by your current state of consciousness. The more coherent your signal, the more powerful the activation. So let's amplify the signal. Feel the emotion of regeneration. Feel the excitement of your body rebuilding itself. Feel the certainty that healing is not just possible but inevitable. Feel the gratitude for the body's miraculous capacity to renew itself. These feelings are not just psychological experiences. They're physiological signals. They're creating specific neuropeptides, specific hormones, specific electrical patterns that are being received by every cell in your body. Your emotions are medicine. Your feelings are instructions. Your state is the prescription. Stay in this state. Breathe in regeneration. Breathe out anything that's no longer needed. Feel your body responding, reorganizing, rebuilding. You are not the same as you were 10 minutes ago. On a cellular level, changes have already begun. Neural pathways are being restructured. Gene expression is being modified. Stem cells are being activated. The intelligence that runs your body is receiving upgraded instructions and implementing them. This is the regeneration frequency. This is the healing channel. This is the state your body has been waiting for you to access. Now we need to address something important: the blocks, the resistance, the patterns that have been interfering with your body's natural healing ability. Because here's the truth: your body already knows how to heal. If healing hasn't happened or hasn't happened completely, it's not because the body doesn't know how. It's because something has been blocking the process. Something has been interfering with the signal. Something has been getting in the way. These blocks are not your enemies. They were created for a reason. They are attempts at protection. They were adaptations to circumstances that may no longer apply. But they've outlived their usefulness now, and it's time to let them go. Let's identify what might be blocking your healing. First, there might be beliefs like this condition is genetic and can't be changed. Beliefs like I'm just getting old and decline is inevitable. Beliefs like I've tried everything and nothing works. Beliefs like I don't deserve to be healthy. These beliefs, whether conscious or unconscious, send signals to your cells that contradict regeneration. They create a cellular environment that matches the belief rather than the healing. Notice if any beliefs like these exist in you. Don't judge them. Just notice, just acknowledge, just say, I see you. I understand why you're here, and I'm ready to let you go now. Feel these beliefs releasing. Feel them loosening their grip. They're not truths. They're thoughts that have been repeated until they felt like truths, and thoughts can be changed. Beliefs can be updated. Programming can be overwritten. I now release all beliefs that block my body's natural healing ability. I release them with love. I release them with gratitude for the protection they attempted to provide. And I replace them with a new belief, a more accurate belief. My body knows how to heal, and I'm allowing that healing to happen now. Feel that new belief installing, becoming part of your operating system. Your cells receiving this updated instruction and reorganizing around it. Second, there might be emotions, stored emotions, trapped emotions, emotions from experiences that were never fully processed, that got judged in the body, that have been sitting in your tissues creating disturbance and disease. Candace Pert called these the molecules of emotion. Every emotion creates physical molecules that can be stored in the body. Grief, anger, fear, shame, guilt. They don't just live in your mind, they live in your cells, in your fascia, in your organs, in your muscles. They create patterns of tension, patterns of dysfunction, patterns of disease. Notice if there are stored emotions that might be affecting the area of your body that needs healing. Don't analyze them. Don't try to figure out the whole story. Just feel if there's emotional energy there that needs to be released. And if there is, give it permission to leave. Say, I release all stored emotions that no longer serve me. Whatever grief, whatever anger, whatever fear has been lodged in my body, I give it permission to go now. Because it's done, because it's complete, because it served its purpose, and now it's time to let it flow out and be released. Feel the emotions releasing. You might feel a shift in your body, a softening, a lightening, a warmth, a sense of something moving that has been stuck for a long time. Let it move, let it flow, let it go. Third, there might be identity patterns, ways you've defined yourself around illness or limitation. Like I'm a cancer survivor, I have chronic pain, I'm someone with a weak immune system. These identities aren't wrong, they describe experiences you've had. But when they become fixed, when they become the primary way you see yourself, they can keep recreating conditions they describe. You are not your diagnosis. You are not your condition. You are not your symptoms. You are consciousness itself, temporarily expressing through a body that is capable of regeneration. Let any limiting identities soften now. You don't have to reject your experiences. You don't have to pretend they didn't happen. You just have to stop making them the primary definition of who you are. You can hold them more loosely. You can see them as chapters in a story, not the whole book. You can leave a space for a new identity to emerge, the identity of someone who is healing, regenerating, and becoming whole. Say this with me. I am someone who heals. I am someone whose body knows how to regenerate. I am someone who is returning to wholeness now. Feel that identity settling into your being. Feel it updating your sense of self. Feel your cells reorganizing around this new way of being. Now we're going to install the regeneration frequency at the deepest level. We're going to make this state, this healing state, this coherent state, this growth state, the baseline, the default, the place your body-mind system naturally returns to. Your body is always seeking homeostasis, a stable state to return to. The question is, what is that stable state set to? For most people, it's set to stress, to tension, to low-grade fight or flight. The body keeps returning to that state because it's familiar, because it's established baseline, because the neural pathways are well worn. Right now, we are establishing a new baseline. We're wearing in new neural pathways. We're setting the homeostatic point to regeneration rather than degeneration, to healing rather than suffering, to wholeness rather than disease. The way we do this is through intensity and repetition, through feeling the regeneration frequency as strongly as possible and returning to it as often as possible. Every time you access this state, you deepen the groove. Every time you return to it, you strengthen the pathway. Eventually, it becomes automatic. It becomes the place you live from, not the place you occasionally visit. So let's deepen the frequency now. Turn up the intensity. Feel the regeneration happening in your body. Your heart is regenerating now. Feel the cardiac cells renewing, the blood cells clearing, the heart muscle strengthening. Your heart knows how to heal itself. It's doing it now. Your brain is regenerating now. Neuroplasticity is real. New neurons are forming, new connections being made, old patterns being pruned. Your brain knows how to rewire itself. It's doing it now. Your immune system is regenerating now. White blood cells are multiplying. Antibodies are being produced. The surveillance system is becoming more sophisticated, more effective, more intelligent. Your immune system knows how to protect you. It's doing it now. Your joints are regenerating now. Cartilage rebuilding, synovial fluid replenishing, inflammation reducing. Your joints know how to heal. They're doing it now. Your skin is regenerating now. New cells rising from the depths, collagen being produced, elasticity returning. Your skin knows how to renew itself. It's doing it now. Every organ, every tissue, every system regenerating, healing, becoming new. This is the frequency. This is the state, and it's being installed as your new baseline right now because you're allowing it, because you're recognizing what has always been true. Your body is a self-healing system, and you've been simply getting in the way. You're not getting in the way anymore. You're cooperating now, aligning now, allowing now, and the body feeling this cooperation, feeling this alignment, feeling this permission. This is your natural state. This is how it's supposed to feel. You're completing the activation now. But I want you to understand, this isn't ending, this is just beginning. The work we've done in this conversation will continue working while you sleep, while you eat, while you go about your daily life. The instructions have been given, intelligence received, the process underway. Your job is now simple. Don't interfere. Don't cancel the order. Don't go back to the old signals, the old beliefs and frequencies. When you notice doubt arising, return to this state. You now have a direct line of communication to your body's intelligence. Use it. It's not magical thinking, it's participatory healing. This is conscious medicine. This is you taking your place as the director of your own regeneration. You have more power over your physical health than you've been taught. You have more influence over your cells than anyone told you. You have more capacity to heal than any diagnosis has suggested. And now you know how to access it. You've said yes today and your body heard you. The regeneration has begun. The healing is underway. Trust your body. Trust the process. It knows what to do. It's doing it now. And all you have to do is allow. Allow the regeneration. Allow the healing. This is who you are, a self-healing, self-regenerating, self-renewing miracle of consciousness expressed through biology. Welcome back to wholeness. And so it is. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com. Be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel, The Brian Scott Musical Experience. Just check my description for the link. You'd make me very happy if you checked out my art. We got lots of incredible original artwork available. Empowered sigils that you can use to shift your consciousness. You can find it at www.newearth.art. And welcome to the Reality Revolution.